Hey guys, how you doing? This is Steve. I'm here for another video. This isn't going to be anything special. It's not like a how-to video or anything. This is just for a client of mine for a custom build lightsaber. This is just kind of a info video for him to show him what I'm doing and what's going on. And I figured I'd just put it up for you guys so you see what I'm doing and I like doing my spare time and stuff like that. So this is for Chris. He has me doing a custom Darth Marr lightsaber. I'll put some sketches up so you can see where I got the details from. But this is what it looks like so far. At the moment, this isn't attached. That's separate. Blade would go in here because obviously this part is too small to fit the blade. And there are little wings that come off this part here, which I haven't made yet, but there'll be slots going down here where the wings will fit into. And I think it's a little too stiff for me to, yeah, I'd have to pull this off, but actually this comes off, the wings will go in, and this gets put back on and it holds everything in place. This will be a permanent fixture. You're not going to be able to pull this off and not be able to pull the wings off. And on top of that, this, I'm trying to decide whether I want to make this part a permanent fixture or not, because it's on there pretty good. It's not going to go flying off or anything. But you can see from the two images that we've got these guys here. These are going to be the buttons. These are going to be on-off button and auxiliary button, or vice versa. Here we have a pommel vented for speakers, both right in here, around here. It's a twist and pull. Come on. There we go. So it goes in there. And that's where you pull out the chassis. And the chassis is not done yet. I'm still going through a few iterations. I've already been through, I think, 6 or 7 iterations of the chassis. This is the original one, because this is the one that's most complete, and through pure frustration, I've just thrown out the other ones. But this is what it looks like. So we have, that's a compartment for the battery. This will be the compartment for the Profi board. Pull that out, wiring in there. The biggest issue I have is with the buttons. I'll show you, put this back in and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So obviously the buttons go in here, but if you put the buttons in, you have to be able to remove the buttons to get to the chassis. Okay, so the problem is there's nothing really to attach the buttons to. I can attach the buttons to the chassis itself, but then I've got to have a way to either twist the buttons off or something. But the buttons are so small, trying to get a good grip on there to twist be a bit of a pain in the ass. So what I came up with, what's going to happen is this detail here that's on the top, all this is going to be removable. Well, first off, as you can see here, the detail is very shallow. I mean, it looks great from the top, but from the side, you really don't see much. So what I'm actually going to do is on the edge here, remove a portion of this edge here, so it'll actually come up to about here, which will then allow me to raise up this part here, and you'll get more detail sticking out. So what's going to happen is, let me just pull this out. Come on. So this part is actually going to pop off. This whole area is going to pop off here. And what I'm going to do is the buttons are actually going to slide in here and then in through there like that. And then there's going to be a screw or set screw that goes right in here to hold everything secure. The thing is, this part of the button is just going to be a shell. The actual mechanical part of the button will be inside the shell here. Okay, and wires are going to come out. So that's going to be fun. I'm trying to decide if I want to use an actual mini button inside, get it from Etsy or one of the saber shops, or actually make a button by myself, which is just basically 2 copper pads and some wiring and a spring. Either way, it's going to be a pain in the ass, but I got to figure out which would be the best way to go. So yeah, what I would do is just, of course, this part would be removed. So, just unscrew it, pull both the buttons out, and then you could just be able to slide out your chassis. Because there is, the way the saber is, as you can see, the odd shape. Get everything back in here. I lose a lot of real estate with here. I mean, the battery really goes to about there. And so, Profi board right there. So I got a little space for wiring in here. Speaker's going to be down here, obviously. So I decided I don't want to constantly have to pull the chassis in and out. So right here is going to be the recharge port. So you won't have to pull out your chassis every time you want to recharge, which this is actually part of the detail of the original design images. And this part here, it's going to be flipped and it's going to be shrunk, but this is going to be where the kill switch is, which is also a detail that's on the image. So, basically you just, flip the switch, turn it on and off. And, when you want to recharge, to stick the thing in there and you're good to go. So unless you really need to do any type of repair, there's almost no reason to remove the chassis, but I want to make that possible. So, just in case, because I've actually seen a few lightsabers where they're absolutely beautiful, but you try and get inside to do any repairs, and it's like just one piece. They made it permanent. You're not going to be able to do anything to it. It's basically, if it's broken, it's a paperweight. So the grips here, what I'm actually going to do, obviously I'm going to tape this all off, tape the whole saber off, and I'm going to go old school. I'm going to get some clay, oil-based clay, sculpt that in there, get the grip patterns in there, make a mold of it, and I'm going to mold into the grip little spots for mini magnets. So basically, when you want to remove it, you just pull it off, because the grip is going to be rubber or silicone. So you just pull it off and take out your chassis. And then when you want to put it back on, you just slap it on. So that's that. So yeah, that's the saber, Darth Marr saber. This is for Chris. Let me just put this all back together. There we go. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. Oh yeah, and I'd say probably 70% of this was done on the mill. No, I'd say 60% of it was done on the mill, and the rest of it was hand filed, which that wasn't very fun. But yeah, it turned out pretty good. So when I get a little bit farther along, I'll show you guys what's going on. And if you like it, give me a thumbs up, leave some comments or compliments, or tell me it sucks. Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Bye.